What's up, my people? How na day waiting they happen waiting this up. Guys, if you want to see more videos like this, kindly subscribe and like the video. Thank you in advance. So today we will be talking about AYRA STARR, a journey to fame. I think that's perfect. A journey to fame and family. You see, this video could be inspiring to some single moms or some people out there. It just depends on who is watching. You know, AYRA STARR is 22 years old. She grew up really fast, and you just wonder, how did that happen? What is the motivation?
Losing my dad put me in a very the most vulnerable position I've ever been in my entire life. You know, I was very open at that time. Like, I was like something. I was shocked. Like,
yeah.
I've never lost anybody before, and losing my dad, like all of a sudden, you understand, was a shake. Like, okay, this is real life. This is it. You're going to have to work hard. You're going to have to make money. You're going to have to like
be there now for you.
Yeah, for me, you know, for my family and everything.
Always pushing this lady. Yes, she's actually being rushed. I see they rush in a good way.
So I'll use my mom's phone to because I didn't have a phone like when I was younger. So I'll use my mom's phone to go on YouTube and she gave me a phone like an hour every night to go on YouTube and learn how to sing and take vocal lessons because we couldn't afford.
Now, you can see, which, you know, some people, also few people that know about our story. A lot of people are more concerned about our music, as it should be. They're more concerned about our music, actually. So today we're not really going to, you know, talk about our music, but we're going to touch on some aspects of our life and our family, the relationship with the record label, and the short skirt or mini skirt thing.
My mom did not bring us up in a you must go to church, you must do this. She gave us like spiritual freedom. And
where did AYRA STARR grow up? A lot of people did not know where she grew up. They know that she's a Nigerian. Oh, she's from the West, you know, Yoruba, and that's it. But they don't even know that she wasn't born in Nigeria. She was born in Cotonou, Benin Republic, and she reps Benin. Yes, I was jealous when I saw it. I was like, so wait, are you telling me that AYRA STARR was actually born in Benin Republic? Come on, don't blame me. It's just sometimes you just want everything to happen in Nigeria, especially when you have a good export out there that's very popular. You just want to own that person. That's it.
Nigeria and Benin Republic are so significantly different. Even though it's so close to each other, it's like literally like a 3-hour, 4-hour drive. But it's so different from each other. Like Benin Republic is very calm. Used to live by the beach, you know, the water. Like everybody was 3 times, you know, calm, slower. Lagos, yeah. When you get into Lagos, like it's just from the bus everywhere.
But yeah, she's actually from Nigeria. The dad is from Kwara State, and the mom is from Delta. So about her motivation. Why was she rushed? She also rushed herself, but I think the mom planted it in their head. Yes, I said their, because all 4 kids are into entertainment, all of them, and now they are helping AYRA STARR. One is a writer for AYRA STARR. See, most of the songs that you hear out there, the brother who is a songwriter, you know, you can also say he's a musician, co-wrote most of those songs. I know AYRA STARR wouldn't admit it, but I'm sure there are some songs that the brother will give to her and be like, you can go and sing this song, you know, just go ahead, let me give you. But it's a song. He's making money from it.
Oh, nice.
Then my younger brother is a songwriter, so he writes like half of my shit, literally.
Oh, so everybody's on payroll.
Yeah, literally. Everybody's making money.
What people see is just Mavin, but the mom plays a huge role in our life. Yes. Again, I said depends on who is watching. Some people might see it differently, like, oh, maybe the mom is just a selfish person who wants everything for herself, or the mom wants the best for her kids, and of course, able to secure the bag.
Like, I know she will be a great star. Each of my children
there's a way God speaks to me concerning them.
It's just something that's so natural to me and just comforts me. And also there's money. So,
My point is, the mom and the dad separated. Yes, that's what she said.
My mom and my dad were separated.
oh,
Like
right.
most of me growing up.
So the mom has to be there, all the time. Act like the dad and the mom for the kids. And that's why AYRA STARR grew up really fast, because she too acts like the mom to help out our own mom, at a very young age.
She took a lot of responsibility. I saw it when she was growing up. When I'm going to work, she's the one handling the house. She knows how to manage money.
I couldn't get to watch TV. I had to be in the kitchen cooking for my siblings, and they didn't want to give me credits. No, I'm taking my credits. So
she feels like the accountant of the house. Like if mom, or dad gives us anything, she'll be like, okay, this is what we're using the money to do. She was very motherly.
So AYRA STARR got admission into the university at the age of 14. Why? Just because the mom, yes, AYRA STARR was also part of the plan, but the mom really wants her to quickly chase her dream. In fact, in one of our interviews, AYRA STARR said that her mom blackmails her with that. We tell her, look, if you want to become a pop star, like you said, if you really want to become a pop star, you have to quickly go to school. She got admission at the age of 14, left university to study public or international relations? Yeah. Left at 18. She modeled actually, and she don't she don't do other things. She don't do tailoring. She's done other things. This is not something that you get to see. She's not bougie like you think she is. In fact, AYRA STARR grew up she spent, I could say, a major part of her life in Cotonou, some parts in Lagos and Abuja. She schooled in Cotonou actually. They came to Lagos when she was 13. Yes, she looks bougie, maybe because of music now, but they stay at Meron in Lagos, like inside Lagos, close to Songo. That's where they used to stay in Lagos.
When I was in Lagos, I live in Meron. Shout out to my people in Meron, Ijaye. God bless you.
Meron.
Yeah.
I've never been to Meron before.
That's it's like after Abulegba.
That's far.
That's very far. But it's before Songo. So it's but it's very far.
That's the ends of the earth.
That's the ends. So that's I grew up in the end.
I made the song with my brother, and it was I used to live with my grandparents for 2 years, and the estate we grew up in, it wasn't really the best place.
Yeah.
Was kind of like the hood and all of that. My brothers, we always knew that we were going to be bigger than this, so we used to call ourselves diamond where the diamonds in the rough.
I love that.
Now she's 22. So she started crying because she's got all her friends, everybody in Benin Republic. How is she going to do it? But her mom again told her, look, if you really want to become big, you have to come to Lagos.
No. I had 2 brothers and 1 younger sister and 1 older sister.
That's good. That's a good balance.
So we're all best friends. We all grew up together, best friends, doing music together. My brother is also is a video director, so he does most of my visual. Before she was discovered by Don Jazzy, almost all are still in the arts. That's her siblings. Her younger sister is a model. Her older brother is a video director, and her younger brother is a songwriter with whom Star makes music. Her sister is a model. She has modeled for some companies, even some music videos. Yeah, she was there. Some music videos, and now other people modeled for her.
If you had to choose, which one would you let go? Music or modeling? I loved modeling. It was challenging, it was sweet, I enjoyed it. But music, it's just something that's so natural to me and just comforts me. And also there's money for it.
And again, she once said that her mother even purchased a 2-string guitar.
So I remember the first time my mom got us a guitar. We were younger, I think we were 8 or 7. So she paid someone to get us a guitar, and the person got us a second-hand guitar, a thrifted guitar with only 2 strings. So my brother learned to play the guitar on those 2 strings.
When you have like drums around you, you have microphone with a little speaker around you. Yeah, there's higher chance that you might turn out to be a great musician because you grew up having this around you. And that's what the mom did, create this environment where everybody support everybody and the aunt. And here is the huge contrast. Did you know that AYRA STARR's dad doesn't even like music? He's not a fan of music. He believes, the typical African parent thing. They want you to go to school, get a job, have a family, and that's it. That's his goal. So that's why she said that she's even comfortable with her mom, with being with her mom, that she never really missed that part, that fatherly part. You can say that is sad, but I don't think it's sad for AYRA STARR.
Mom and my dad were separated for like most of me growing up, and I'm not going to lie, I wouldn't have it any other way, because I feel like that has made me who I am today. Just watching my mom be the strong woman.
God, I relate to that so much.
Do you understand? That has inspired me so well. Like just watching her work back to back. I remember my dad didn't want me to do music. My mom was like, the only way I could do music was if like I was doing it in church. My dad didn't really like music because he didn't really see it as like a good like profession. He was like, not music. You're not gonna do music. My mom was like, yeah, you can just, at least you can go to church, you can sing in the choir and everything.
We used to be in the choir, me and AYRA. We always just knew that we wanted to do music, like it was in us.
AYRA STARR don't really want to talk about, her dad, and I don't know why she didn't really go deep into that. I think at some point, what I see in all of this is that AYRA STARR's mother seemed desperate. It does not mean that I'm correct, but she seemed desperate, like this is what I want my kids to do. So let me read this in her words. She said, I got into the university at 14. I feel like my mom has been using music to blackmail me since I was a child. She was like, if you want to do music, you have to do this. When she suggested we relocate to Lagos from Benin Republic, I declined initially, but she convinced me that Lagos is the land of music. She insisted that if I wanted to do music, I would have to finish school first. Usually, a lot of people in Nigeria finish secondary school at 14 or 16. I knew that if I waited till I was 15 before completing my secondary school, I wouldn't be able to be a teenage pop star, and I wanted to be a teenage pop star. So I joined my elder brother and wrote Jam, and she graduated at age 18. Now there's this thing on social media that don't they talk to her? Look at the mini skirt that she wears. Even AYRA STARR, sometimes she would see a long skirt that she really likes. They will buy it, herself and the stylist, they will buy it and make it short. You can see that this short skirt is an art, but some Nigerians find it weird because they are Africans.
Her music is not the only thing that sells her. Her fashion, she can relate to Gen Z.
It's fashion.
Y'all better leave AYRA STARR alone.
I'm gonna say it's an art, the way she wears mini skirts. I think it's an art.
If I see her wearing like the short skirt and they say something, I'm like, she wear, make it shorter.
I really thought that you was gonna join me in the mini skirt society today.
London has humbled me.
No.
AYRA STARR reacted to that, saying she does not care. She does not really care about what people think anymore. And people, would say, she get parents. What about her mom? What about her dad? Don't they talk to her? She's even a Yoruba child. There was even a time, I remember the video online where she was seen with Sunny Ade. And I think they said that she refused to greet Sunny Ade properly, that she lacks home training and all that. And she actually said that she's very, very respectful. Maybe this short skirt thing is a form of art. Might be. I don't know, but it might just be. When it comes to music, I believe that anything goes, but the mom knows that it comes with that. I mean, this is a woman that's been encouraging them to get into music. So she said, really, nobody, within her family, all that strict when it comes to this cultural thing. And another thing she said about respect is that even people that work for her, she acts so respectful around those people, but because they are older than her, they treat her, with disrespect. Here she says, I've been the kindest person. People that work for me that are way older than me, I would call them ma or sir. I would put auntie in front of their names. There's some things that happen that completely broke my heart. It's definitely one of my biggest weaknesses. I've dealt with people where I want to say something, but I'm just like, oh God, they are older than me. Oh, I can't talk back. It's our culture at the end of the day. But even here in Lagos, I still set my boundaries. Now, about her getting into the university. Now we're getting to that age thing. When she was in the university, she was bullied. I mean, what do you expect? She was just 14. So she went through that pain of being bullied because of mostly her age. And again, she couldn't get small body joiner. And I would like to read an interview, with Teen Vogue in 2023 about her teachers, what her teachers would say, about the clothes that she wears and stuff. She's always been the person who questions, who wants to have answer or reasons to everything that they do. Like, she doesn't want to just do things, she wants to have reason. And I think that's what she grew up with. And her mom allowed her to be free in that aspect, like the interview. Let me read. In her words, she said, my teachers would say something like, women are not supposed to wear trousers. I would ask why, and I would get flogged for it. It's normal to ask questions everywhere else. Why can't I ask questions here? One time I painted just one of my nails pink. My teacher saw it in school, knelt me down and was like, you are not going to move forward with this type of behavior. That's what she said. I feel like this made me who I am now. I learned not to conform to other people's mindsets. Like I said earlier, there's this thing of, is she not being guided by someone to put her on the right track? Personally, I think, in entertainment, if you're really or strictly being guided on what to wear, what to say, what to do, it affects you and the fan. It just affects the connection. That's my belief. And that's what happened with Tyler. Tyler's management, I don't know if Tyler is trying to solve that now or fix that. That's the right word. Fix that. Now, but the management want to control everything, including our interviews. They want to be there, to control what you ask her during interviews. They just want to be in charge of everything, and it cannot work that way. So it removed the realistic environment between ourselves and the fan, and that's bad because that affects the fame and everything.
Now, here's the thing about the label. This is what I want to say so everybody knows. Labels always will come and say, hey, can you not ask this? Can you not ask that? Sometimes, depending what it is, like if it's something like really personal, really serious, something I know is traumatizing, I'll be like, sure, I'll oblige. For this one, I said no.
Same as Thames, actually. Some people believe that it was actually, I also believe that it's actually Thames management that is telling her, what to do, what to wear. She captivated a lot of people through how to try to be herself. Afterwards, because of the constant bash by a selected number of people, not much, right? That what are you wearing? You have the big backside. You should wear this. You should wear that. She started wearing all that, and the same people were like, "Oh, you can't even use that body. Oh, your booty is not that." I'm like, okay, is the management, are they the one telling her to wear this sexy dress because of her booty, because her fans want that? It's not everybody that will come out like that. Like, just be yourself on stage. If that is you, if it's you wearing normal clothes, covering your body, while still come out looking great, and people love you for that, or your fans love you for that, go ahead and do it. So it just feels to me like she's being controlled. But this girl, AYRA STARR, doesn't seem to me like that, like she's being controlled. And this whole thing just made a lot of sense now, and I'm like, okay, now I understand. So it's not really just Don Jazzy. So it's majorly a family. In fact, she said here, the biggest misconception about me is people think I don't have a say in what I do. People don't actually know that these ideas are mine. They think the label comes up with everything. The label is my partner in everything. This is my vision. I'm intentional about every single thing I do. I'm just going to do me. I'm going to do what God sent me to do. I'm going to make my mama proud. I'm going to make my fans proud. Aside from that, I really couldn't care less. If you feel a certain way about me and my music and the way I dress, you will be fine. I've always been my own person. I'm not going to change for anybody, especially not now. I was very much my own person at the age of 13. That was the age she left Cotonou for Lagos. This whole experience growing up, being born in Cotonou, moved to Lagos at 13, and Abuja, she actually speaks Yoruba, English, Pidgin English, obviously, Pidgin English, and French. Yeah. So she said this about our music. She said different people from different generations can listen to me because I grew up around different places and I learned to adapt. She says, I learned to adapt my mindset. I learned to adapt my way of life. I even learned to adapt my accent. Sometimes I feel you can hear that in my music.
English is my first language, but I don't think I'm not English. I'm a Nigerian girl. And the whole world, everybody's trying to sing in English.
It's very authentic. I want to be very authentic and original. Because years from now, I feel like I want people to look back and be like, yo, she was very proud. She was very proud of where she was from. From the songs I sample, from the songs I make, from my beats. I feel like some people don't get it now, but they're going to get it in the future. But like, yeah, why is she singing like that? Like, why is she that? It's Raz. And it's like, you've been taught to hate yourself. And I want to teach you, like, don't hate yourself. Like, we're one of the most beautiful people in the world, Africans, and the culture is so beautiful. And we've been brainwashed to hate it. Like people are like, why is she doing that? Why is she singing like that? Like that. It's beautiful.
Somebody that grew up with 4 siblings now working with the 4 siblings. So for me right now, she's like the money bag that makes money for the family because everybody works under her. Checking this out, sometimes you see people moving very fast, and because you don't know why they are moving very fast or why they're getting stronger, you'd be like, okay, maybe this is just another industry plant. Yes, don't get me wrong, we have industry plants, but checking her background and the people that's with her now, there's no industry plant anything. I think she got a lot of support and they help her there. Not everybody have this, support. I mean, a songwriter, and automatically, is your brother, right? A songwriter is already there for you. Somebody that help you make videos for your Instagram page, like other social media page, your brother. There is motivation. They are friends who are there. Like, there is no way. And you yourself, you have that confidence and that fearlessness, to want to achieve more. What else do you need? And you have the record label that is always there to support you, and you are young. Come on. That's why she called herself the celestial being. I think she said it was Don Jazzy that gave her the name.
So this image, this image of you guys just working together, having so much fun together and creating together, is you became a professional artist, and your brother helps you in your creativity also.
Definitely, both my brothers.
Oh, the elder one films.
Yes, and the younger one writes with me. So both my brothers.
Were you happy that he was signed to Mavin?
I was definitely like he's the most intelligent person, and he like we're talking about my younger brother. Yeah, let's just get it.
Yeah, Milan. Yeah.
Okay. So yes, I'm so proud of him, and like I remember when my brother was younger, like we didn't really have like instruments,
Yeah.
and anytime he saw an instrument, he would just start playing something, and I was like, where did you learn that from? And he just knew it, like he just knew music, and music was just something he just always knew.
It was inbuilt.
He just inbuilt, and it was just so crazy how like he would have a guitar and he would write a whole song, guitar you've never played before, you've writing a song on it. So he has always just inspired me.
When she was signed to Mavin Records, it was around that time that she had to find her name. Like, okay, what's best for this? And Rema was actually involved. The credit needs to be given to Rema and Don Jazzy, you know, and eventually she took it from there and went on Google to do more research about it, that name, and she found a different spelling for that name and a meaning to it. Like AYRA means woke, honorable. But yeah, now how did Don Jazzy find her? Let me read this. You know, Don Jazzy find out. He said, I first saw a video of her singing one of her original songs on Instagram. Her voice was so powerful, yet she looked so young. Immediately, I knew I would like to work with her. I sent her a direct message inviting her to our studio with a Guardian.
Make me to do it. Why did you make me lose it? Why did you give me the drugs that I took? Why did you force me to take it? I thought that what we had was love, I gave you what I had.
3 days later, Don Jazzy signed AYRA STARR. Now, I watch how, you know, Don Jazzy signed other people. Took years. Like AYRA STARR, like almost immediately. I think sometimes if record label executive know that you have support, that it's going to be easy to promote you, it's going to be easy, you know, to sponsor you, I think they will quickly sign you. Like I said, she's got a songwriter, she's got somebody who does the video for her. Now she used that money that she makes to pay them, but it's easy. I know it's expensive to maintain female artists, but AYRA STARR came with the whole team, with her family. So I think that is why that was really, really fast. AYRA STARR, you can call her the voice for the younger generation. You know, a lot of people are listening to her, and she said she was inspired too by people like Wizkid. I think she said when Wizkid was like 18 and stuff, like those are the people that they look up to. Like if this young person could become famous at this age, then I should become famous myself. In our words, with us, there was the Wizkid, there was the video. For people in my generation, success in music wasn't out of reach. And now you can say she rubs shoulders with people like Tiwa Savage. Yeah, we know Tiwa Savage is way ahead, but you know, now she's getting even a lot of listeners, you know, same pace as Tiwa Savage. But yeah, because Tiwa Savage has been there before her, you cannot do the comparison. Nah. All due respect to Tiwa Savage. In one of her interviews, she said, I'm not trying to make music that will blow up in America. I just want to do me. And if it blows up in America, so be it. But I will know that I'm doing me. That's why in our songs you hear Pidgin, you hear, I actually used Yoruba before. Really, I'm not really that huge of a fan, but I've listened to a couple of her songs. She majorly use Pidgin English. And there was one of her interviews where she said that, yeah, she used Pidgin English because she's proud of where she's from. If you check out this whole thing, it links to the culture being disrespected by, you know, the people that's older than you, although she's richer than them, paying them, but just because of her age and everything. So culture played a huge role in this, you know, and it was the opposite of what she's exposed to. Like her mom just made her feel free, you know. So it's opposite of that, but she said that she's still respectful and all that. And about the mom, you know, the mom strikes me like the person who just see investing in children as a way of getting that bag or securing that much bag for yourself, especially when you are the only one, you know, doing everything. You just want them to grow really fast so that they can, I mean, be comfortable, not just on their own, but also they can be able to take care of her.
Were your parents okay with you doing music in the beginning?
My mom was fine. My mom used to make me like do covers.
Yeah.
She used to be like, you need to use your voice. You need to use your voice. God has blessed
So you
you.
mean to tell me that's where the cover thing came from? Because you used to do a lot of covers.
Yeah, she used to put it on the internet.
That's where I'm going to hold it. Thank you so much for watching. Like, subscribe, until we see you next time. Peace.
She has family like around her, wherever she is, wherever she goes. After listening to the business side, she comes back to family and she's like, what do you guys think? We just keep her grounded, basically.
My name is AYRA STARR. I am a global superstar from Nigeria. I am the manifestation of the dreams, hopes, and prayers of my mother.